Hello guys, welcome back. I'm sorry if I sound a little froggy this morning. I had the weirdest dream. And for my dreams, this was exceptionally weird. It wasn't bad, it was weird. First, I was in this kitchen and I was talking to one of my uncles on the phone. And I was looking for this letter or card where he had sent, and he had either said something or he had promised me something. I'm releasing the details. And I'm saying, you had it on this card. And he's like, no, no, no. And his wife gets on the phone. So they're both denying it. They're not being mean or anything, but it's something I need to prove that they said in a card or they promised in a card, and I don't have it. I cannot find this card. I'm looking all through this kitchen. Then the dream shifts, and I'm going into a church. I know. Stay with me. And it's a Catholic church. And I'm not saying this to be insensitive, so calm down. The priest and the church lady would strike me as Baptist. She's got the hat and the I think bright pink dress, and he's tall and dignified. He's both wearing this charcoal gray suit and a Catholic priest at the same time. So maybe it was both Catholic and Baptist at the same time. And there were these children, and they were going to take them somewhere, but all the little children, 7 or 8 little girls, had to run off and go get changed. And all these little girls looked like they represented an aspect of something because they all had different colored dresses. So, like chakras or something, I don't know. And there were these stairs going up. And there was a woman with me, but she was a wolf. Hang on to this. And we're going up these stairs. And all of a sudden, the church lady starts yelling because there's this banging on the door. The police! The police are here! The police! We book it. All of a sudden, instead of running up church steps, we're running up this, like, rotunda. And this circular going up like a lighthouse, but it's like some kind of Capitol building. And we're running and running together, and we're running past these newspapers that are on the steps for some reason. This white marble staircase, we're running up it, running up it. And I say, hey, help yourself to a newspaper, even though we know they're stolen. I'm like, the cops are already after us. Have a free newspaper. Go ahead. And I don't know what we've done wrong, but it's something to do with the letter I couldn't find. And it's something to do with we had went to the church for help. And she turns back and she goes the other way. And she's both a woman and a wolf. And I realized now she was going back to guard the way up. And I go up and I go up. And I come to this thing and it's really high up. And you guys know I'm terrified of heights. And there's one more like little marble weird staircase. You know, stuff's built in dreams that you couldn't fit through physically, but you could fit through it there. And I was too terrified to go up, but I would have been at the very tippy top of the Capitol building, whatever kind of Capitol or law building or courthouse or whatever this was. And there's stained glass all around me. And then I realized I have to come back down because the police or whatever went away. And somehow from me going down, I'm walking up the stairs in this house. So it shifts. And the priest is now my father. And just to confuse you more, my father in real life was a lot of things, but black wasn't one of them. And I heard laughter back here. Well, this is the only polite way to say it. And I'm going up the stairs, and I'm a little girl now. And I'm a little girl in a dress. And I'm a little white girl. I don't know where the hell this dream is going, right? And I have blonde hair and everything, and I don't look anything like I do. I have like one of those calico dresses from Pioneer days, and I run up and I jump in my bed, my old bed, and I had gotten something from, it was both my uncle and his wife, but was also his brother. So I had somehow managed to go into their house through magic, from this little tiny child. And They were like bottle caps or something, but a little book too, and some kind of information. And this priest slash my dad comes in the room, and I'm awake, and he shouldn't know I'm awake. I don't know why. And somehow I like do this kind of sleight of hand thing where he gets the caps and the information he realizes, and then he's real happy I'm awake. And then we're out in my hallway, and he's hugging me, and there were all these vines growing on him. And I realized at that point in the dream that this is Odin hugging me. And I said, he asked me how I got this information. I tell him, well, just because he's only seen me do magic, to get to his place doesn't mean I can't go to other places. So I broke into his brother's house. I stole all the stuff because it was something needed. At that point, I wake up. I think he carried me down the stairs, but at that point, I wake up. And I kind of am awake, and I feel these two gods just kind of waiting, right? And I look at Lokean, and I said, I broke into your house. That's sorry. He just burst out laughing. And I looked at Odin and I said, care to explain? And he's like, eh. So I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just last night or whatever it was. But yeah, Odin was a black Catholic slash Baptist priest, and Baptists don't have priests, but never mind that. I should have known with him being so tall. I was confused. I wasn't sure were they voodoo on Moa or what was going on. No, it was Odin. So yeah, and he was a priest, so I don't know. I have no idea, but he was my father in the dream, like full stop my dad. I don't know. So I have this really tall African American dad in the dream world. That's a Catholic priest, but also a Baptist minister and something else. He dresses all in gray. I should have known with the gray, damn it. And he can have these strange eyes. Like sometimes they're normal, like kind of a mahogany color, and sometimes they're kind of, I guess, wolfish eyes or something. So a black werewolf priest who is Odin is my father in the dream world. It's just getting better and better. But it was something he wanted to tell me, and it's how my dreams always run. So it's not people that are about to unsub. It's not a racist thing. There's always a black wolf in my dreams, and there's always a white wolf in my dreams. If I get one wolf, I get the other one. I think it's telling me a balance thing. It's just like yin and yang. That's what we think of: black and white, red and blue, gold and silver, whatever your two different opposing colors are. Not opposing, but they can blend together. Black and white make gray, and blah and blah and blah and blah. And blue make green, purple. Damn, I can't remember. But and King giggles back here. But yeah, I figured I'd share that with you because one of you posted a thing and they didn't let your comment through. I didn't block it. I tried to reply to you. I don't know if you got it or not. They said they'd love to have us find a piece of the lore that would like make all the racists run away. And it's no secret a lot of people think Apollo is black. That they think he was an African deity that just kind of wandered into Greece somehow. And we don't know where Odin came from. We really don't know. We have the very comforting pro-European story where he was the creator daddy god, and he's always been whiter than a lily, but hysterical laughter, Becker. We don't know. He could be from India. He could be, from somewhere else. What the hell does it matter? Gods don't have actual colors. Damn it, settle down. So I get feisty back here. So, I just figured I'd share that with you. We're having one of those strange days. Something was supposed to come, even though it's Sunday. We thought something was coming and it didn't come, so maybe it'll come tomorrow. And so we're just kind of in perpetual limbo because we have a couple other things that need doing, but what are you gonna do? So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye bye.